I am telling you right now, Republicans are intentionally working to drive up inflation and intentionally working to cripple our supply chain. Right now, Governor Abbott here in the state of Texas is forcing the DPS, which is our version of the state troopers, to stop every single truck coming out of Mexico. Every single truck. And do a safety inspection on it. What they're doing is they're backing up shipping for dozens and dozens and dozens of miles. Normally, a Mexican driver will bring a truck over across the border. They'll drop it at a depot, and an American driver will pick it up and drive off. They usually do about 4 a day. They can't get one through. They can't get one truck through. They're backed up miles. Why? Because they want to drive up inflation. They think it's going to help them in the midterms. They want to cripple supply chains because they think it will help them in midterms. They're doing it on purpose to hurt you, your family, your wallet. This isn't being covered in the national media. All the national media wants to talk about is inflation. But they don't want to talk about why it's.
What's poppin', survivors? Didn't I tell you Texas was first? Didn't I tell you Texas was first? Didn't I tell you that you have individuals posing as Republicans and Democrats, independents, and normal citizens that are all paid to follow a specific agenda? That's why I said this is only going to end one way. Texas is the first to go. The majority of pushback governors like Florida and Texas do is only because they know the citizens will revolt if they go to extremists. If they start trying to shut down and lock down their own states and start mandating the same things the other states are, Texas, especially Texas and Florida, have a citizens whose mindset is, when you try to control me, I will rebel. I am going to dictate where my life is going to go, the laws that I am going to follow, and I am going to take care of my family and be the leader in the household to my family. Most of these Democratic states and even some Republican states are replacing the man of the household with the government. And we all know how that goes just by taking a quick look at the so-called black community. That's what's happening to every other community right now. You see, they always test it on us first. Because if they can get us to do it, they can get anybody to do it. That's the rule of thumb they always went by. So the family dysfunction, out of wedlock births, low marriage rates, high poverty, mental illness, the promotion of the enjoyance of ignorance and violence and things that degrade your consciousness. These are experiments that were performed on the black community via projects. That's why they call it a project. To then master a labyrinth, if you will. Master the creation of a labyrinth to further trap you within this matrix and within this system. To put you at odds with your own loved ones and your own family. Have mother against daughter, father against son, brother against brother, sister against sister. distractions that's on TV, distractions when you walk outside. All of these play into the hands of you being distracted. That's the name of the game. It's just you being distracted. Once you realize that the main goal of these so-called elites is for you to be distracted, you'll break out of the system just off that. If you remain focused on the things that truly matter, I'm not saying that you can't enjoy entertainment. I'm not saying that you can't go to the park and just, have a casual time. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that 95% of your time shouldn't be on menial actions such as that in the time period that we are in the collapse of America that we are in. And like I said, it will be worse than Sri Lanka. So we have to conduct ourselves as if such. But yeah, you heard it from a fellow Texan yourself. You heard it from him. I'm not the only person that is aware of these plays on a global scale and on our own country scale. I'm not the only one. The busing of illegal immigrants to Washington, D.C., that is not going to last long. Not without the government spanking Texas. That's not going to last long. Disobeying mask mandates, all of that, holding off the pointy juice mandates, that's not going to go on for much longer. Just a state with true pride is not going to be enough to stop these trillion-dollar families from discarding of their possessions as they see fit. One of their major possessions being America. You are no longer needed. You are to be discarded now. And they're going to drain the rest of this land for its resources before they ball it up into a paper ball and Kobe right into the motherfucking trash can. That's what these trillionaires are about to do with America. But top of the day, sun's blazing as always. Florida weather. Melted all my goddamn ice. Hey, but at least I got this much left. It's hot as fuck. And I'm still doing the thing. It's a morning ritual. I'm still doing my thing. I got a different Arizona this time. Woo-wee. What you got going on this time? I said I got the indigenous feathers on the skull. Let's go. Let's get the fruit punch on. This is the country that we are a part of. We're on a 3-month global food supply as far as what's available to the public, because we already know they're all the way stored up. They don't have nothing to worry about. They will not experience no water shortage, no resource shortage, no housing bubble, no tax refund delays, because they're collecting your taxes. So they're not going to have to worry about no so-called World War III. They're not going to have to worry about that. They got 20-room underground bunkers for that. 100-room underground bunkers for that. That's what I call a fortress. But everybody doesn't have those type of funds. That's why I say build what you can. Build and create what you can. store what you can, grow what you can, and alert as many people as you can. Because we don't have much longer, man. When the shit hits the fan, when SHTF, everybody is gonna smell like shit. Everyone will smell like excrement. That will be your new cologne. That will be your new perfume. Because when it hits the fan, the citizens are the fan. That's how off guard the majority are. That's how unaware the people you see walking around you every day are. Number one rule of thumb for yourself: don't be like them. Don't be like them. I'm gonna keep you updated on further knowledge. Texans, prepare. You are under attack, and you have been under attack for the past 2 to 3 years. You are under attack. Defend yourself, rightfully so. Stay armed. They're trying to take your pew-pews. You already know they're trying to take your pew-pews. They got another mass shooting in the Carolinas, in a mall of all places, where people are just coming to have a good time and enjoy themselves. So, Texans, you are under attack. Build your fortress. Roll as many crops as you can, because they are going to target your state with weather manipulation with no avail. They will not take breaks torturing the citizens of Texas with that heart machine. So also invest in solar panels and alternative sources of energy and power, so that you can survive the weather warfare that you are about to experience as a Texan. They're hidden everywhere, but man, they got a special place dedicated with your name on it. You push back too many of their agendas, and they do not like that. So stay aware, stay alert, keep your head on the swivel, and I'ma holla at y'all.